relentless about this industry, this profession, this application of officiating. Before I tell you, I want to tell you a little bit about my past. I chose a career in law enforcement for the city of LA in the late 1980s, when crime across the nation was horrible. LA was just as bad. In fact, it really hasn't changed very much. I worked in some of the worst parts of the city of LA, and we had so many calls for service, so many calls for service. You'd listen to the radio, you'd hear a call about a robbery, you'd hear a call about a homicide, burglary, narcotics. And at that time, the drug of choice was PCP. And I don't know if any of you know the impact of PCP on the brain, but it really traumatically impacts anyone that makes a decision to use that horrible drug. You become delusional, you start to hallucinate, and it's terrible. But what happened was is that we're constantly chasing calls. And when I was a young officer, we referred to that as chasing the radio. You handle one call, before you know it, you're at another call. And you're constantly putting out fires, putting out fires. About my 6th or 7th year, I finally decided that I need to have something different. LAPD, don't get me wrong, it was great. I loved my career. But I needed a change. I needed to have something where I could venture out and not worry about everything that I saw during the week. And I wanted something different. So as I mentioned, a friend had told me that, hey, you should get into officiating. Honestly, I didn't think anyone would want to pursue officiating for a number of reasons. Primarily is that you're dealing with so many unhappy people. You know, coaches are crying, the players, spectators, everyone's upset. And sometimes even the officials, because really, do we make enough money to take that kind of abuse from the fans, from the players, from the coaches? No, we don't. But I tell you what, I took my friend up on that offer to get into officiating. And that 2 days was probably one of the most wonderful days that I had experienced. What I took from that camp was a sense of unity, a sense of community, and a sense of camaraderie. The clinicians and the campers were just outstanding. And it was that 2 days where I realized I was going to take a turning point. It was my yes to officiating moment. And it was also that point when I decided that I was going to be relentless and passionate about the industry of officiating. You see, I've been a Division I official for over 22 years. And as many of you know, officiating is so extremely rewarding. I've met some great people. In addition to officials, I've got a chance to travel across the country and see places that I never would have had a chance to see. But the question is, how have I been relentless over the last 20 years in this industry? How have I been relentless? First and foremost, I've been a student of the game. And I'm still a student of the game. There's always so much that I can learn. Secondly, I'm a role model. I try to set an example on and off the court. And there's one thing that I never ever want to do. I never ever want to tarnish the reputation and the image of officiating. I'm respectful and professional, and regardless of your gender, regardless of your race, I'm going to treat you all the same. I'm also a mentor. There's nothing more rewarding than helping a younger official, because I really believe that officiating builds self-confidence. It builds your self-esteem. So let me give you a perfect example. Many of you probably had a chance to see Vincent Steele the other day, the 10-year-old kid who's about 2 feet tall, maybe 3, I don't know. Short guy. But he walked up onto this stage and he exuded confidence. He exuded command. He left his parents behind him. He was walking so fast. But I think that's because he's been exposed to officiating. And I truly believe that that's the way, officiating is a way that we can empower young referees. There's other ways to be relentless in officiating. One is to be an ambassador. And a person that comes to my mind right now that has contributed so much to this industry is Ron Foxcroft. He's done so much over the years. He's been a board member for years. He has a laundry list of all the things that he's contributed to this profession. Another way that you can be influential and involved in officiating, to be relentless, is to be with someone like Barry Mano, who is an influencer. He influences. When Barry talks, what happens? Everybody listens. That's another way that you can be relentless in this profession. Now, all of you have made a decision to attend this summit. Not only to acquire the training and the education, but also to build a sense of connection, a sense of community, as well as a sense of camaraderie with others who are deeply involved in officiating. So before I end, I have one question that I want to pose to you. It's just one question alone. Ask yourself, during the break, during the events tonight, ask yourself, how are you going to be relentless about this industry of officiating? And how are you going to push this industry further into the future? Thank you.